Hi, welcome back to Whisky Wednesday. I'm Joe and I do whisky video reviews every Wednesday. So we're on to another Irish single pot still whisky from the Middleton Distillery, and this time I'm reviewing the Powers Johns Lane release, which is a special edition 12-year-old single pot still. And there's actually won Jim Murray's Irish Whisky of the Year. It's bottled at 46%, and I've said in the last two reviews, single pot still whisky is a whisky made from unmalted and malted barley. And this is bottled at 46%. Lovely, rich gold colour on that. Again, you're getting that kind of orangey, slightly amber hint to it on the edge. Okay, let's give it a nose. And you can get a standard bottle of Powers for fairly cheap, I think about £20, kind of a standard bottle of Powers is, but this is about £60 odd in the UK. So it's not the cheapest bottle of whisky, but it is well worth seeking out. On the nose now, get a lot more sense of the oak on this one. Kind of old cocktail cabinet, old leathery cocktail cabinet. And imagine that cabinet's kind of filled with black grapes. You do get a kind of a grapiness in this one. There's a hint of Amontillado sherry coming through. A sense of that kind of thick, creamy, dark Belgian hot chocolate. Got a thick, sweet, luscious nose. It's a kind of a nuttiness, kind of truffliness coming through, like dark chocolate truffles. Again, it's triple distilled. There's a kind of a fruity orange note coming through. Imagine you've got a kind of a mug of Belgian hot chocolate and you pour a shot of Cointreau into it, Cointreau, like the orange liqueur. So definitely got that orangey note, orange fruitiness, dark chocolate, oak, the kind of sherry note, the Amontillado sherry. This is definitely a nighttime whisky. This is a whisky you'd have maybe about 9:30 at night. It's quite specific, but you wouldn't want it right before you go to bed, but you want a good sized dram to kind of spend time with just before you go to bed. Right, let's give it a taste. Now that is fantastic on the palate. Amazingly chewy. You get quite a sense of the bourbon cask influence on this as well. Got a slight vanilla-y marzipan note coming through again like you do on the Redbreast. Slight kind of maple syrup tone. Again, you're getting that fruit from the nose, kind of dark chocolate orange coffee liqueur. There's definitely a kind of coffee note to this. Let's give it one more try. On the second taste, There's much more of that kind of caramelised banana coming through now. Lovely balance between the kind of the sherry fruit and the banana fruit, the vanilla, the chocolate, the orange. There's a spiciness, that kind of stem ginger on the finish, that kind of lifts it up a bit. You get a long, chewy, spicy, kind of almost drying finish. This is an awesome whiskey, but it is quite sweet, so I'd recommend this if you've got kind of a sweet tooth. You like kind of sweet, rich whiskies. It's definitely a whiskey that kind of you need to spend some time with. You know, you don't want to just knock this back. You need to kind of pour a good double, spend a couple of hours with it. I'm talking about it like it's a date, but it is that good. It's a really good whiskey. Can understand why Jim Murray named it his Irish Whiskey of the Year in 2013. Right, one more try. He deserves it. More of that dark chocolate, more of those kind of coffee beans, and that, again, lovely ginger spice on the finish. Awesome whiskey. That's the Powers John's Lane release, the 12-year-old single pot still from the Middleton distillery. Around about £60 a bottle. I urge you to go out and try this, or just buy a bottle. If you like Irish whiskey, or if you like Scottish whiskey, or if you like any whiskey, make this one that you buy this year. Give that a solid 9 out of 10. As always, please share the video. I'd really appreciate it. I'll put all my Twitter and Facebook links in the description below. So check them out, and I will see you next week. Cheers, guys.